Hey guys, I'm nervous to do this because I don't do this honestly. I got a notification the other day that there are over 1,000 people following my page so far. I just wanted to come on and say thank you. The intention of my page is just to use whatever resources we have to move. Um, I hope that those that have decided to press subscribe get much out of it, truly. My page isn't very aesthetic, I know that. And it's truly is meant to, for me, it was a project that I decided to do because I wanted to hold myself accountable. I wanted to see if I can use the resources that I have and achieve the things that I want to achieve. Um, it was more like getting out of the red race and waiting for things to be absolutely perfect and have access to the perfect gym and the perfect machines and have perfect clothing and perfect everything. I wanted to create a routine that I can rely on for myself. Being Using my two dumbbells just outside the house, it's something that is constant. It doesn't change. The only person who changes that circumstance is me. If I don't show up, it's not because my dumbbells walked away or the space that I work out at it has gone or it's busy or something. It's because I didn't show up. I wanted to create a different standard of showing up for myself to say, um, showing up is up to me. It's not up to the circumstances that I cannot control. Now, um, that meant I have to really commit myself to showing up for myself, whether it's cold or it's hot or it's sunny or it's snowy or it's rainy. Showing up is something that is so personal to each and every one of us that it can never look the same for each and every one of us. And for most of us, we've always looked, at least I know I've always looked at showing up as it has to look like somebody else that I admire. But that's not true. That's not true at all. My life is my life. That person has their own life. The things that they have to fight through to be able to show up are things that are not in my life. I have my own circumstances. I have my own life, my own things that I wrestle with in my life to be able to show up like that. I wanted to do this so that anybody, and I mean absolutely anybody, a beginner who started moving yesterday can look at me and say, I can get to that level. I wanted to keep this so basic because that's where I am. I am actually basic. But I wanted somebody else to look at myself and say, you know what? Yeah, if she's on here and she's doing that, I can actually get to that. For the longest time, what has kept me from actually exercising and getting my health together is because I've always watched people that have exercised for years and they are beautiful. And these creators are giving us the most beautiful, seamless, beautifully produced exercise routines. But for me, they were so far out of reach. For my own body, they were so far out of reach that every time I tried, I just decided to stop because I didn't look like what they looked like. It was only when I decided to just show up as myself that I was able to maintain and sustain something that I could actually do for myself. I hope this little bit, there's no expertise here. There's no expertise here. I know absolutely nothing except what I show up and do every day. And I know how much I have improved because I got up and I showed up regardless of what it looks like every day. And I hope that whoever is here gets that. This is not about looking absolutely perfect. It's about getting up and showing up for yourself, regardless of what that looks like. Let's just move.